Hello everybody, Derp Norton here, and welcome to a new video. And this is actually a new segment. It's called Archetypes that I wish were made but doesn't exist. This segment is basically about me making up an archetype. And here are the rules: 10 main deck cards and 5 extra deck cards. But if you're making a deck that doesn't rely on the extra deck, then 15 main deck cards, I guess. So continue on. I shall get on with the video. So the archetype that I'm making in the deck that I wish would be made is called Specters. Specters are basically a spirit type deck. Spirits, they're basically normal summon, return to the hand. Well, this spirit deck doesn't have the backdrop of this card can't be special summon. I don't like that. But specters still have the spirit part when it's returned to the hand. So, Specter. So, we'll start off with Specter of the Cold. It is a water, level 3, aqua, spirit type monster, okay? With 1500 attack and 0 defense. Its effect is, this card is treated as a tuner. So, you can guess, there's synchros in here. But I'll stop talking and continue. If this card was summoned this turn, during the end phase, return this card to your hand, okay? You can only activate one of these effects once per turn. So there are 3 effects. If this card is summoned, you can special summon one Spectre monster from your hand. Instant Synchro. Next effect is, if this card was returned to the hand, you can special summon this card from your hand. So you compulse it, return it to the hand, then effect, special summon it back on the field. So it's like this. If you normal summon this and your opponent activates compulse or like something, I guess people compulse is now gonna be really bad when specters exist. So this is my world, not the actual world itself. So you normal specter, then your opponent compulse, right? But the effect is when it's turned to the hand, you summon it back, and then its first effect will activate, and then summoning another specter monster from. Oh wait. You're going to activate one of them, so you can't activate the first one. So you're going to activate, like, one of them. So, actually, continue on. If this card is shuffled into your deck, yes, there's actually shuffling cards into your deck, you can add one Spectre monster from your hand, to your hand, sorry. One Spectre monster to your hand. I meant, like, add, like, one Spectre monster from your deck to your hand. I did a typo, and I wasn't thinking. I was really tired that day. But, yeah. So, he's basically the searcher. You activate Humble Sentry, shuffle into the deck, then add another Spectre monster that you need instead of him. Including, you only need to use Humble Sentry. There's plenty of cards that you can use to, yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Spectre of the Fall. Darky, there's a darky. So yeah, so it's a win, level 4 Thunder Spirit monster. If this card was summoned this turn during the end phase, return this card to the hand. All the Spectre monsters are gonna have the same effect. I'm not gonna point that out no more. If this card is summoned, you can special summon one Spectre monster from your graveyard. If this card was returned to your hand, you can special summon one Spectre monster from your graveyard. Okay? If this card is shuffled into your deck, you can add one Spectre monster from your grave to your hand. Well, I want to say it was returned to the hand and not grab a monster from the deck to hand, but it will work with Spectre of the Cold. Its effect is shuffle into the deck, adds cold back to your hand, cold effects, special it, shenanigans like that. Next is Spectre of the Spring. I was really lazy and I was thinking of like a bit little child in the middle of spring. I'm sorry, anyone that took a picture of this, Sorry if I'm copywriting it, but it's the only thing that I can find. So it's a fire level 3 plant spirit monster. If this card is summoned, okay, same effect. Uh, if this card is summoned, you contribute this card, summon a spirit monster with a different level. So it's a generic. You can like summon this, tribute it, and then special summon um, a different spirit monster with a different level. Thing is, I forgot to do it. This thing. It was gonna supposed to say with a different level, but this special summon counts as a normal summon. So, yeah, I forgot to add that. But it's supposed to say that you contribute this card when it's summoned. You contribute this card, special summon a spirit monster from your deck with a different level. This special summon counts as a normal summon. There you go. I forgot to add that. I was really lazy. Next is, if this card was a return to your hand, you can return one monster on the field to the hand. Yeah, I have a lot of typos on this one. I'm really, really effing lazy. The artifact is, if this card is shuffled into your deck, you can target one monster on the field, destroy it. Okay? Next is Spectre of the Summer. Doggy! This card, so it's a Earth level 4 plant spirit. I forgot to put in, but it's plant, period. I forgot to put in beast or something. So ignore plant here, it's beast. It's a beast. Yeah, it's a beast. Just keep it as beast, please. Do not look at the plant. It's beast. It's a beast type monster. This card's treated as a tuner. Same effect of spirits. First effect is, if this card is summoned, you can turn one spell trap card to the hand. Okay? If this card was turned to the hand, banish a spirit monster in the graveyard. You thinking of the second effect, you'd be like, why would you do that? It's stupid. Well, you'll see why. If this card is shuffled into your deck, you can target one spell and trap card, destroy it. Yeah. So spells, there are 3 spells. Spectre Season. It's a quick play. Activate this card when you control a spirit monster. You can activate one of these effects for each spirit monster, depending on each spirit monster in your hand and field. Sorry, I didn't put in the pending thing, but you know what I mean. One or more, target one card in the field, will turn it to the hand. Okay. 3 or more, shuffle one Spectre monster into the deck. 5 or more, add one spirit monster from your deck to the hand. 10 or more, win the duel. Of course, it's not gonna happen for the 4th one, the 10 or more. It's never gonna happen unless you're very lucky. But you mostly want to go for the 5th one. Add one spirit monster from the deck to hand. It's a searcher. Done. Sorry for a minute. I gotta adjust my freaking laptop. Next is Spectre World. It's a field spell card. All spirit monsters gains 500 attack. You can activate one of these effects once per turn. You can shuffle one spirit monster from your grave, hand, or field into the deck. You normal summon one spirit monster, including to your normal summon this turn. So you get normal summon spirit monster again. It's like Nikitama. Return one spirit monster from your grave, field, or banish to your hand. That is why I created Spectre of the Summer. Yeah. Another one is Spectre's Revenge. You see the 4 horsemen? You thought the first few ones were like very cheerful. Yeah. Until this came along. So anyways, if you have 4 more spirit monsters in your hand or field, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. It's Rigeki. If this comes out, they better like immediately put it at 1 or ban it. Down for traps. Great warning. Both players shuffles their monsters into their respective decks. It's not specifically a Spectre monster, but I created this because it works with the Spectre monster. It works. Like, you shuffle all your Spectre monsters into the deck, and then they activate the effect, and yeah. Next trap is the end. The blank. It's a counter trap card. If there are 8 or more monsters on the field, destroy all cards on the field except spirit monsters. Well, that card is fucking overpowered. Ban that thing! I don't know why I did that. Next trap card is New Beginning. If both players have at least 5 cards in the grave, restart the field. When I mean restart the field, I mean like, when I mean restart the field, I mean like shuffle all cards on the field, and grave, and banish zone back into the deck, and then like restart the game. Both players are now back at 8,000. There you go. My God, that thing's good. So those are the 10 main deck cards. Now for the extra deck ones. First is Spectre of the Light and Dark. It's a Fiend Synchro effect monster. 1 tuner or 1 or more non-tuner spirit monsters. And one or more non-tuner spirit monsters. If this card was special summoned this turn, you can banish cards in your opponent's top deck up to as many spirit monsters in the grave, field, and hand. Skeleton. That's all I can think of. It's basically like you summon this effect, and you have like a bunch of like, how many? You have like 4. You have like 5 in the grave and then like 1 on the hand. You banish 10 cards on the top deck of your opponent's top deck. That's good. That's good right there. And then and it says special summon. Doesn't say synchro summon. Special summon. I'm making it overpowered as fuck. Next is, oh yeah, I forgot. It's dark level 6. Spectre of Life. She looks hot. It's a light level 7 fairy synchro. I forgot to add the effect, but it's an effect monster. 1 tuner or 1 or more non-tuner monsters. You can activate this effect twice per turn, so you can activate it 2 times. If a monster your opponent's side was destroyed, you can shuffle a spirit monster from the grave or banish zone into the deck to special summon that card onto your side of the field in defense, but it is destroyed at the end of your opponent's next end phase. Goyo Guardian. That's all I can think of. It's Goyo Guardian. It's Goyo freaking Guardian. Yeah, it's a 550. Yeah. Next is Spectre of Time. Oh my God, this picture looks so cool. Him holding that death scythe that's the scythe right there. He's like, I'm a freaking old man, but I look badass, you motherfuckers. So it's a light level 8 spellcaster synchro effect monster. 2950 attack, 550 defense. Sorry. To summon it, it's 1 tuner monster, 1 or more non-tuner spirit monsters. Sorry, the text is so small. It's because like it's automatic shrink. This card's effect. This card effects cannot be negated. So you want to try to strike it? Can't negate it. Good luck trying to negate it because it won't be negated. But you can negate summon. You can only apply these effects once per turn. I meant to add like during either player's turn. When your opponent activates a spell trap, you can return 1 spirit monster to the hand, negate that card's activation, and return that card into the deck. So basically, it, like hence, Spectre of Time. It rewinds back, negates it, and shuffles into the deck. The second effect is, if a monster is summoned or a monster effect is activated, shuffle 1 spirit monster from the field or hand into the deck to negate that summon or activation, and shuffle it into the deck. Well, it's a freaking walking solemn judgment. I mean, seriously, he looks like the guy that was in the Solemn card. Solemn Warning, Strike, Judgment. Look up the Solemn card, Solemn Judgment. He literally looks like the guy on there. He is a walking Solemn Judgment. And FYI, I meant to add like during either player's turn, and you can activate once per turn. But yeah, so those are the three synchros. You can summon them easily. Now from this, he's Spectre of Death. If Konami were to make this, they should really change it to like Spectre of Darkness or something. 2 level 3 defeat. It's a rank 3. Yes, it's a light. It's not dark. Death is actually kind of good for the world, actually. It's Fiend XC effect monster. So I got to add that. 2 level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XC material, banish 1 spirit monster in the grave, target 1 monster on the field, and destroy it. Simple. Then next, I'll have the 7 Deadly Sins. It's a dark, rank 4, Fiend XC type monster. Fiend XC effect type monster. And attack is question mark and defense is 1000. 2 level 4 monsters to summon it. It's a generic. So, you can play this in many decks. You can use these effects once per turn. Detach 1 XC material to special summon 1 Sin token. Fiend type, level 2, 0 attack, 3000 defense. Keep listening. 3000 defense. Keep listening. This card gains attack equal to the amount, to total amount of defense for each Sin token on the field. To clarify that, I meant like, if you have 2 Sin tokens, right? It gains attack equal to total of both their defense together. So, if you have 2 of those, like 2 tokens, it will have 6000 attack. My God, I'm insane. So this is the Spectre archetype. All these guys are working together, but except 7 Deadly Sins. But I put this in because I couldn't really think of another Spectre XC monster that could work with the deck. And I was thinking, like, might as well make a card that could work with any deck, but can also work with Spectres. Might as well. So, yeah. So, that's the Spectre archetype. Konami, if you're watching this, make this archetype. It's so cool. It's not that overpowered, besides the 3 trap cards and this and this and this. But then again, they're power creeping, so why not? So those are the Spectre. So those are the Spectre cards with the archetype. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys are like awesome. Like, yeah, sorry, I need to talk. I can't talk today. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. And here's a challenge. If I can get, if I can get 800 likes, I will do. If I get at least 800 likes, I will do a deck profile using these cards. Okay. I'm gonna do a deck profile using these 15 cards. These exact 15 cards to make a Spectre deck. If you guys can give me if I have until the end of the week, until the end of next week on Saturday, if I get at least 800 likes, I'll make a deck profile of this. I'll try, but it won't be a guarantee. So, if that does happen, watch out. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and subscribe, like, and comment down below. And, here's another challenge. Comment down below and say, Konami, make this archetype. It's awesome. Seriously, do that for me. It'll be the best. It'll be awesome. And thank you for you guys that are watching, supporting, and the 3 subscribers I'm starting out with. Thank you. Have a nice day. And there are 2 more videos to go.